Good morning, boys and girls. We are on lesson 27 homework. Please make sure that you are turning to page 131. The first question says here, Calvin ordered 4 pizzas for a birthday party. The pizzas were cut into eighths. How many slices were there? Draw a picture to support your response. So right here we have 4 pizzas and it's being divided into eighths. So that means that all of these other slices are also being divided into eighths. So we have this tiny piece right here is equal to 1/8. So we are going to divide 4 divided by 1/8. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my division sign into a multiplication sign. And then as well, my 1/8 is going to be flipped and it is going to change to 8/1. 4 times 8 is equal to 32. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So 32 divided by 1 is equal to 32 slices. So my answer is equal to 32 slices. For part 2, Virgil has 1/6 of a birthday cake left over. He wants to share the leftover cake with 3 friends. What fraction of the original cake will each of the 4 people receive? Draw a picture to support your response. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1/6 of a birthday cake that is left over, and he is sharing it with 4 people. So I am dividing these pieces into fourths. So my equation is going to be 1/6 divided by 4 people. So 1/6 of birthday cake divided by 4 people. I have 1/6. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip 4/1 into 1/4, and my multiplication sign is going to change. My division sign is going to change to a multiplication sign. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 6 times 4 is equal to 24. So that means that each person will get 1/24 of the original cake. Problem number 3. A pitcher of water contains 1/4 liters of water. The water is poured equally into 5 glasses. How many liters of water are in each glass? Draw a picture to support your answer. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces because there's 1/4 liters of water. And I am making sure that I'm dividing it into 5 glasses. So this one is broken into 5. I don't know why that says 4. Should be 5. There we go. So I'm going to divide 1/4 liters divided by 5 glasses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my division sign into a multiplication sign, and I am changing 5 into 1/5. Okay, so 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 4 times 5 is equal to 20. Each glass will have 1/20 liters. So I'm going to make sure that this is my final answer. Okay, now we're going to turn to the next page, page 132. Remember, you can pause if I am going too fast so you have time to write this down. Problem B, it asks you to write the amount of water in each liter in millimeters. So I know that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. So I'm going to multiply 1/20. Why 1/20 is from the previous problem. This right here is equal to 1/20. I'm taking that answer and I'm multiplying it times 1,000. 1 times 1,000, let me highlight that so you can see it. 1 times 1,000 is equal to 1,000, and 20 times 1 is equal to 20. I can cross off my zeros and I get 100 divided by 2. 100 divided by 2 is equal to 50 milliliters. Okay, for problem number 4, it says here Drew has 4 pieces of rope, 1 meter long each. He cut each rope into fifths. How many fifths will he have after cutting all the rope? So they want to know how many fifths he will have. And remember, there are 4 pieces. So this is where I'm getting 4 from, and it's being cut into fifths. So that means 1/5. So we're dividing 4 divided by 1/5. I know that I can flip my division sign into a multiplication sign, and I'm changing 1/5 into 5 over 1. 4 times 5 is equal to 20. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So 20 divided by 1 is equal to 20. So what that means is Drew will have 20 fifths in all. Now, looking at this number line, what I did here was I drew 0 fifths, 5 fifths, 10 fifths, 15 fifths, and 20 fifths. Notice that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of rope. And when I divide it, I get 20. It's the same 20 fifths that we get here. Problem B, how long will each of the fifths be in centimeters? So that means that I need to change my meters into centimeters. I know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So what I have here is 1/5 from the previous problem, multiplying it times 1 meters. So 1/5 times 100 centimeters. I know that 1 times 100 is equal to 100, and 5 times 1 is equal to 5. 100 divided by 1 is the same as 100. So you can put the 1 there so it's not confusing. Some people don't want to, and that's fine too. So 100 divided by 5 is equal to 20. I know that because if I were to solve it long division, I know that 5 can go into 10 2 times. 10 minus 10 is 0. Bring down your 0 and you get 0. So 20 is your answer, 20 centimeters. The last page, we have page 133. Please make sure you're turning to this page. It says here a container is filled with blueberries. 1/6 of the blueberries is poured equally into 2 bowls. What fraction of the blueberries is in each bowl? So right here, we're going to be dividing 1/6 divided by 2. 1/6 stays the same, but the division sign is going to flip to a multiplication sign. 2 is going to change to 1/2. So what I have here is 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 6 times 2 is equal to 12. So each bowl will have 1/12 of the blueberries. The next problem, it says here, if each bowl has 6 ounces of blueberries in it, how many ounces of blueberries were in the full 1/6 container, or full container, sorry. So I drew a tape diagram here, but if that doesn't make sense, I'm going to explain it here. So we know that 1/12 is equal to 1 unit. How do I know that? Because each is being divided into 2. So that means you have 1/12, and that is equal to 6 ounces. 12 divided by 12 is equal to 12 units. So 12 times 6 is equal to 72. So if I were to add all of these together, I would get 72. So the full container has 72 ounces. The last problem we have is problem C. If 1/5 of the remaining blueberries is used to make muffins, how many pounds of blueberries are left in the container? I know that 16 ounces is equal to 1 pound, or 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So with that knowledge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 1/5 times 5/6. Why am I multiplying times 5/6? Because they're asking you how many pounds of blueberries are left in the container. So this is what's left from the other problem. We're going to cross these two off, and we are going to be using what is left, which is 5/6. So I have 1 times 5, which is equal to 5, and 5 times 6, which is equal to 30. So I can simplify by dividing 5 over 5. 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1, and 30 divided by 5 is equal to 6. So I have 1/6. With this number, I'm going to subtract it from 5/6 to find the remainder that is left. So 5/6 minus 1/6, 5 minus 1 is equal to 4, so I get 4/6. I'm going to multiply 4/6 times 72 from the previous problem. 4 times 72 is equal to 288. 6 times 1 is equal to 6. So 288 divided by 6 is equal to 48 ounces. 48 ounces is equivalent to 3 pounds. How do I know that? If I were to divide 48 divided by 16, then I would get 3 pounds. But 48 is our answer, or 3 pounds, whichever one that you got. And that is all for today. Please do not forget to do your exit ticket. There is a video on the exit ticket. Thank you, boys and girls.